Today is all about touch, both non-sexual and sexual touch. I just want to be clear that non-sexual touch is just as important as sexual touch. Non-sexual touching includes things like holding hands, cuddling, sitting close to each other while watching a movie, and so on. The more non-sexual touching you have with no expectations, the more your physical intimacy will grow. Try giving a 3-minute hug, and I mean really hug them for 3 minutes straight. It might feel like it might last forever at first, but as time goes by, I promise you it'll feel less awkward and you'll become more comfortable and relaxed during that hug. Similarly, try kissing each other passionately just for the joy of kissing. Instead of settling for like a quick peck when you're out the door, just try like a 30-second passionate kiss that feels like the kiss is coming from your heart. What would that be like? Do that every day for a while and see if you notice any changes. Physical contact like hugging, holding hands, and kissing causes your body to release endorphins and oxytocin, aka these are like the happy bonding hormones. When these hormones are released, you become more happy and have less anxiety. And this can often lead to having more physical intimacy too. Now, I can't promise you that this will lead to a better sex life, but science has shown that couples who feel connected outside of the bedroom do much better inside the bedroom. Try it out. Okay, now I want to talk to you about sexual touch and how touch is a form of language. My wife and I attended a couples retreat earlier this year, and as one of the exercises in one of the sessions, the instructor had us put our chairs close together so that we can, touch each other, and we were to take turns. One of us was to be the giver, the other was to be the receiver. So I was going to be the giver first, and my wife was to be the receiver first, and we were instructed to touch our spouse like on the face, on the shoulder, and on the arm, and while touching, to think thoughts like cherishing thoughts, beautiful thoughts, how much you adore this person, how much you love this person, how much this person means to you. Kind of with that kind of an air, this little sweetness as you touch, and to pay attention to your touch and not to break contact from them. Just keep your fingers and hands just gently on them as you touch. And then partway through he says, okay, now keep touching, keep doing the same motions, but this time, if you're touching, think instead about work or the stock market or sports or the kids at home or something unrelated to loving your spouse. But don't stop touching. And so, thinking about other things, I kept with the touching motion. And then after that, the instructor said, okay, now receivers, what did you notice as you were being touched the first way versus the second way? And my wife said, even though the motion was the same, like the rhythm was the same, and touching the hair, the face, or the neck, or the shoulders, all that was the same. There was definitely a different level of energy that she could feel from that touch. And it's true. The way we touch and the thoughts we have as we touch really communicate something deep within us. It's like an energy field. Just the way we convey that touch and the meaning we want to express with that. Now take that same concept into the bedroom. Imagine every thrust, every stroke, every rub, every sexual touch conveys this deep longing, this deep loving, this deep cherishing and adoration and appreciation and validation for this beautiful person that you get to live with. How would that change the quality of your sexual experience? It's no longer about rubbing, but it's more about feeling, expressing feeling through your touch. What do you think about touch, and how has touch helped you in your marriage, and what kind of touch have you found that really helps you get closer together physically and therefore closer together as a couple? Let me know in the comments.